First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, in this video we will be solving the homework questions what I've given on homework number 14. So 14th homework is easy, right? Most of the students have secured 13, 12 in 15 minutes, but you have to get 15 out of 15 because it's an easy level homework test. So previous test, that is 13, was little bit difficult. They're scoring 11 or 12. Average is okay, but here in this homework 14 you have to score 15 out of 15 because here I have asked you one arrangement based on linear, and then coding decoding was 5 questions. Always in every homework question you will be seeing that coding decoding, and at the last I have given another set of arrangement which is phasing inside and outside, little bit easy to medium level, right? So remember one thing, do not forget to purchase the homework and start practicing the test. So without practicing you can't able to get the time management, right? So here is the homework number 14 first arrangement. So 8 friends are seated in a straight line facing north. So always go with 2 possible diagrams, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. If required, go with 2 possible diagrams, or else not needed, right? 4 5 6 7 and 8. So H sits second to right of O sits at one of the extreme end of the line. So O right hand side at a second place is H, and we know that all of them are facing north. In case if you fix O here, one extreme end, O right hand side second place is H. So ruled out of the arrangement, so you don't want to continue this possible diagram. So we can fix O here definitely. So O right hand side second place is H. So we can fix H here. So only 3 persons are between H and N. So 1, 2, 3, and this will be N. So between H and N there is a gap of 3. So I sits third to left of J. So J left hand side at a third place is I. So only 2 people sits between J and G. So P is not an immediate neighbor of N. So just listen here, J left hand side at a third place is I, right? If I fix J here, it is not possible. So if I fix J here, that is not possible. I think only chance that I should fix J here. So J left hand side third place will be I. So this is the place for I. And between J and G, there should be a gap of 2. So this should be G, right? So and we know that P is not an immediate neighbor of N. So if P is not an immediate neighbor of N, we should fix P here. So P, G, H, I, J, N, O, P, Q is remaining. So this will be Q. That's it. This will be the answer for the arrangement. It's like very easy. You don't want to make much time to solve this question. Just 1.5 minutes or 1 minute is enough to solve. In most of the prelims exam, you can able to see question like this, right? So first question, who among the following represents the person seated at the extreme right? Extreme right, who is sitting here? G is sitting. So answer will be G. So who among the following sits exactly between J and G? So Q and N. So Q and N, which is option number D. So what is the position of P with respect to N? So N to P, right? So N to P, N left hand side, 1, 2, 3, third place. So third to the left. So third to the left, which is option number A. So fourth question, which of the following is true with respect to given Q, right? From Q we have to check. So from Q, only 2 persons sits between Q and N. No, wrong. Only 2 persons sits between to the right of Q. Yes, right of Q, there is only 2 persons sitting. So option number 2 is the answer. So how many persons are seated between P and G? So how many persons are seated between P and G? So between P and G, there is a gap of 3. So answer will be option number C, that is 3. So friends, that's it, right? So very easy. So you can just get 5 marks of arrangement in case if they ask in a prelims exam same kind of question, then 2 minutes getting 5 question, that is really easy, right? So next will be coding decoding. So I told you initially, because every homework question will have coding decoding, so where many students can practice it, and time management comes only when you practice more number of coding and decoding, because every prelims exam you can able to see it. So there are 4 sentences, so just check whether any word is common in all the 4, right? So first will be Cinderella, right? No, it is not common in all the 4. So let me check on 2 or 3. So 3 is also not common. So let me move on to check with 2. So 2, I think we can go with Cinderella here. So Cinderella and Cinderella here, which is common, as well as 4 is also common, right? So Cinderella and 4. So Cinderella and for, which is common in 1 and 4. So 1 and 4, so PR is common, and then BULY is common. So we can say that Cinderella and for will be LY. So next will be all year, bucks and all, right? So bucks and all. So similarly bucks and all, which is common in 2. So VGKE is common, right? RX is common, so which means bucks and all, right? That will be RX or KE. So now what is remaining here? Rescue you can able to see here also rescue and here also rescue. So we can say that CO. So CO, so rescue will be CO, and the remaining word, which is BU. So shouted will be BU. So shouted will be BU, right? And empty is remaining, so which means the. So the will be empty. And now here you can able to see carrot, right? So carrots and carrots both are common here. So VG will be carrot. So carrot is for VG, right? And then we have 8. So 8 will be SH, and pretty will be S. That's it, right? So empty will be, what is the remaining word that we have is empty. Empty will be the. That's it, friends. So this might alone takes you time, right? Nearly 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, and then solving all the question under this will be very easy. So just see here, what is the code that PR stands for? So PR is what here? So PR stands for, what PR stands for? Is there any word as PR here? Yes, Cinderella and for will be LY and PR, right? So we can say that either Cinderella or for. So Cinderella or for, which is option number 3. So next question, what is the code for the pretty? So the pretty, right? So the will be empty. So pretty will be AS, empty and AS. So empty and AS, which is option number B. So next question, what is the code for bucks? So bucks is what? So bucks will be RX or KE, so which is option number 5. So next, what is the possible code for shouted and 8? So shouted will be BU, right? So shouted will be BU, okay. So just see where is BU here. So this will not be the answer because it does not contains BU, right? So BU, only 2 options we have BU. So and will be what? And, okay. So and then 8 will be SH. So SH we have here, SH we have here, BU here. So empty and GY. So empty will be 3, right? So GY, it is not in the given clue, so we can say that option number D will be the answer, because empty is called as D, right? So you cannot fix as option number A. So we can go with option number 4. So what is the code for the carrot, right? So carrot is called VG. So VG will be option number 1. That's it. So this will be the answer. So that's it, right? Coding, decoding always seems to be easy, right? So only thing, it requires more practice. That's it. So now let me move on to the arrangement questions, what I've given on this homework. And most of the students have solved it, because many students have got 14-15. So in this 15 minutes, so definitely this seems to be easy, I think so. So let me solve, right? So 8 person N to U are sitting around a circular table facing center. So some of them are facing center and some of them are not facing center. So always go with 2 possible diagrams initially. Draw 2, right? So draw 2 diagrams here. In case if you are getting in a single diagram, that is okay, right? So R sits second to right of T. T faces the center, right? So T right hand side, second place is R, and they have given that the person T is facing the center. So O sits second to left of R. So R left hand side at the third place is O. But we don't know whether the person R is facing center or not, but R left hand side at a third place is O. So what I can do here is, we can do one thing. We can draw 2 possible diagrams. One is R facing outside and another possible diagram with R facing inside. So R left hand side third is O. So R left hand side third is O will be here in this possible diagram. So in this possible diagram, O will be here. R and O faces the opposite direction. So here R facing outside, so in this diagram R will be facing inside. So here R is facing inside, in this possible diagram O will be facing outside. So immediate neighbors of O faces the center. So these two person will be facing the center. So immediate neighbors of O will be facing the center. So P sits second to right of O. So O right hand side second place is P. So O right hand side will be this side. So we can fix P here. So O right hand side will be this side, P here. So U sits to the immediate left of P. So P left hand side is U. So this will be U here. So this will be U. N sits second to left of Q. So Q left hand side at the second place is N. So I think Q left hand side second place is N. We have only three places remaining, right? You can't able to fix Q here. Only chance that Q left hand side second place is N. So definitely I think I should fix Q here. Q left hand side will be this side. So Q N. And when we move on to this possible diagram, we should fix Q here. So Q left hand side at a second place is N, right? Okay. So next point, Q faces the same direction as O. So Q faces the same direction as O. But in this diagram, just see here, in the second possible diagram, Q is facing opposite direction as O. Because Q is facing center. O should always, O should also faces the center. But here O is facing outside. So this possible diagram is wrong. This will be correct. Why? Because Q is facing the center. O is also facing the center, right? So next point, Q is not an immediate neighbor of T. Yes, Q is not an immediate neighbor of T. So immediate neighbor of R faces the opposite direction. So immediate neighbor of R faces the opposite direction, which means Q is facing the center. So N will be facing outside. And then only one letter is remaining, that will be S. So friends, that's it, right? So this will be the answer for the question. That's the reason I'm saying always go with two possible diagram. That will always seems to be easy, right? So now solving 5 question will be very easy now. So 4 of the following are alike in a certain way which does not belongs to group. U facing center, S facing center, P facing center. Sorry, P is not facing center. No, P. So P left, right? So P left, immediately U is sitting. So we can say that P will be facing center. So N will be facing outside. So which will be the answer for the question. So who sits second to left of U? So U left hand side second place will be S. So following will be true. U is one of the immediate neighbor of S. No, U is no wrong. S sits third to R right hand side third is S. R right hand side third will be wrong. S faces the center. S is facing the center. What is the position of N? So N to P. So N to P will be N right hand side second place is P. Second to the right. So second to the right. So how many persons on the given arrangement facing outside? So the person N is facing outside, R is facing outside, and all the remaining person are facing inside. So 2. So that's it, right? So friends, this homework 14 seems to be very easy, right? You can get 15 out of 15. So make sure that students who did not score 15 out of 15 in this homework 14, write the test again, because it is multiple attempts. You can able to write this test till December many times as much you can. So always try to get 15 out of 15 in all the homework questions, and the time management comes only when you practice more, right? Not by just keep on learning, keep on preparing will not help you. The time management only if you practice like this, the time management will comes. So do not forget to buy the package on test package 2023 on my website or mobile application. Feel free to learn. There you can able to see test package 2023, only 99 rupees. Buy it and start practicing the test. So thank you so much friends for watching this video, and see you on the next session. Bye.